Hello and welcome. One of the biggest budgets of the Modi government, a budget that is full of details and promises a path towards Viksit Bharat. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman's ninth budget, but I have with me now on India Today, Ashwini Vaishnaw ji. He holds multiple portfolios, as we all know: the Minister of Railways, the Minister for Electronics and Information Technology, as well as Information and Broadcasting. Ashwini, thank you very much for your time with us today. I want to focus first on one of the most important, both in terms of the budgetary allocation and its importance to the economy, which is the railways sector. Transport as a whole has got such a massive allocation. What would you say are the key drivers as far as railways infrastructure and modernization is concerned in this budget?
The last decade has seen a major change in the way railways is managed. The railway is getting totally transformed. Every aspect, whether it is stations, tracks, overhead electrical lines, the signaling system, everything is getting changed. And the budgetary allocation of 2,78,000 crore rupees, which Honorable Finance Minister, Honorable Prime Minister has given, I would like to thank them for this. The focus will be primarily on safety. The most important focus is on safety. We are going to invest about 1,20,000 crore rupees on safety this year. The results are evident. We have been able to reduce the accidents by about 95% from the 171 average during the UPA period to 12 now. So that's a significant reduction. But we are continuously focused on making sure that every incident we go to the root cause, and we are very focused on maintenance, especially track maintenance, wagon maintenance, coach maintenance, and loco maintenance. So combined all these with the new generation trains which have come, more than 160 Vande Bharat trains are already in service, more than 50 Amrit Bharat trains are in service, Namo Bharat trains are in service. The Bullet project is going on very well between Ahmedabad and Mumbai. The tracks are getting upgraded at a record pace, 7,000 kilometers every year. We have practically replaced and upgraded about 80% of the tracks in the country. So all those things together are bringing a better customer experience, passenger experience, because if you just go a few years back, every power plant would be struggling to get the right amount of coal, and today each and every power plant has as much coal as it wants to store. Practically, we are able to run 12,000 special trains during the last Chhath and Diwali, whereas earlier in the Congress period, it used to be 400 trains, 700 trains maximum. So that kind of change has already been visible in the one decade, and now we have to take it to the next level. And that's why today the 7 new high-speed corridors have been announced. Chennai, Bengaluru, Hyderabad, Chennai, Hyderabad. This triangle will be a big boost for the economy of 5 South Indian states, Karnataka, Telangana, Andhra, Tamil Nadu and Kerala, and the Puducherry Union Territory. Chennai, Bengaluru will become a journey of just 1 hour and 13 minutes. Bengaluru, Hyderabad will be a journey of 2 hours. Chennai, Hyderabad will be a journey of 2 hours, 55 minutes. Imagine the change it will bring, right? Then Mumbai, Pune will be a journey of just 48 minutes, less than 1 hour. Pune, Hyderabad will be a journey of 1 hour and 55 minutes only. So this kind of change this kind of connectivity will bring an immense change in the lives of people. These are large cities, large economies. When they get connected, the multiplier is huge. Then comes the North Indian corridor, from Delhi to Varanasi and then Varanasi to Siliguri via Patna. So Delhi, Varanasi, Patna, Siliguri, this entire stretch, Delhi to Varanasi will be just 3 hours and 50 minutes. Varanasi, Siliguri will be just 2 hours and 55 minutes. So whether it is for you are moving for healthcare, for education, for economic work, for leisure, tourism, this becomes a major economic multiplier.
This point about economic multiplier is very well taken, and I want to also ask you about the financial outlay that you can perhaps share with us at this preliminary stage. But before you do that, It struck me that earlier in past budgets, there used to be criticism that state A has been ignored or state B has been favored because of politics. Since you spoke about South India states, there are many of these opposition ruled states. What is the message that is being therefore given?
Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. That is Prime Minister's clear mantra. We have been, if you look at the railway budgets of previous years, practically every state has got huge jump from the 2014 time frame, and tomorrow when the railway budget is presented, the budget detailed papers are presented in the parliament. After that, we'll be sharing the numbers for this year. It's a significant jump from 2014 for every state.
Ashwini, what is the timeline that this massive rail corridor project is likely to take? And because substantial sums of money are involved, and over the years you've been continuously investing, Prime Minister Modi has sort of made it sure that there are never budgetary constraints. What is the size and scale of this project going to be?
These are huge projects. This is about 4,000 kilometers of high-speed rail to be constructed in the coming years. The good thing is, in the first corridor, the learning curve has been climbed. So the learning curve is now behind us. We understand the technology very well, the construction technology, the track technology, the rolling stock, the train technology, the signaling technology. All those things have been absorbed by our teams. We have made many innovations in the construction technology. Some of the innovations the Japanese want to take back to their country when they do the next corridor out there in Japan.
The Japanese want to take Indian know-how there?
Oh, yes. So many of these things have been a big, huge learning curve, and the teams have done really well, and we have joined academia with it, IIT Madras, IIT Roorkee, IIT Bombay, so many large group of engineers have been trained in this entire technology. So it will be significantly smoother now. We'll be coming up with detailed project reports, and each and every project has to be meticulously approved through a process where we prepare a DPR, go through the NITI, go through Finance Ministry, and then to the Cabinet. That entire process will go. There will be a large indigenization in the entire system, very significant level of Make in India. And that's because our country is today having that capacity. You have seen in Vande Bharat. Today, Vande Bharat, on technological parameters, it is better than practically every train in the world. And that is giving us that today our propulsion manufacturers, which is the heart of a train, are exporting to Switzerland, Germany, France, and US. So that kind of capability has got developed in the last 10 years.
What about cost overruns? Because like you very rightly said that the first project has been one of learnings. Do you think that in these bases, that learning, cost overruns will be a crucial component that you will have better control over?
We'll have to have very strong project management. We'll have to have the support of the state governments, because if you look at the Mumbai-Ahmedabad project, Uddhav Thackeray ji caused so much delay in the entire project by not giving permissions for land acquisition, permissions for construction. So we need that support from the state governments.
Do you think states, particularly the opposition ruled states, are going to welcome these projects as and when they?
I think these high-speed corridors are well demanded and well cherished by the people. People want it. So the state governments will definitely support, in my opinion.
In terms of railways capacity expansion, we have seen that the overall seat availability has gone up, yet tariffs have also become dynamic. And with the kind of timelines that you said, for example, 49 minutes for Mumbai-Pune, if I recall correctly just now, it also means that the ability of railways to earn and generate internal revenues as well as other revenues will be very, very significant. Is there a sense you can offer our viewers that will all of this lead to costlier railway services, or will they continue to remain affordable for the middle class?
We are the most affordable railway system in the entire world. If you look at the Vande Bharat train, equivalent journey in Europe is about 20 times expensive. Our fares are lesser than even Pakistan and Bangladesh and Sri Lanka. Today, we are giving a subsidy of about 60,000 crore to all our passengers. That's huge, significant subsidy. And despite that, because of the increase in our capacity through the works that we have taken up in the past 1 decade, because of that, we are able to break even consistently for the last 3 years now. And that is bringing that sustainability in the operations. Today, if you look at it, if you look at the fare structure, dynamic fare is only in a very few trains. It's not that in all the trains, and we are moving towards a more systematic, a flat fare, so that, for example, in the Vande Bharat sleeper version, we have come out with a flat fare, so that we are able to sustain the operations without making it unaffordable. And as I said, this is even less expensive even compared to the Pakistan and Bangladesh railways.
One more final question on railways, and people sometimes may not appreciate the size and scale of Indian railways. It is clearly the fourth largest network. You have 1.2 million plus staff who are working. Safety has again been a priority, and sometimes the headlines show one unfortunate accident that happens due to overcrowding. Going forward with all the investments that are going in both modernization and safety, what could you tell our viewers in terms of safety standards and ensuring that not even a single incident happens?
Substantial improvement has happened, as I was explaining. 171 accidents per year during the Congress regime. Now that number has come down to 12. So that's a 95% improvement, but we need to keep on improving it further, keep on having that focus on safety and getting the new technology. For example, in the case of Mumbai, converting all the trains to new trains with closing doors, automatic door closing, so that the safety improves multiple times. All those are part of the works. Already 238 train sets are in the process of procurement and manufacturing for Mumbai. Same is the case for entire long distance trains. We are moving towards new technologies where you don't have to put the engine. The train itself becomes a train set, so it has every second or third car will have the Panto on top, and then so that again improves safety in a significant way. So all those things are already in works.
Absolutely massive numbers when it comes to the railways. You wear multiple hats. Let's talk about the high-tech hat that you wear, and this is the semiconductor mission, and alongside the rare earths corridor. Both are very critical to national security. It is not just a subject for the IT sector. What kind of progress can we see on account of this mission, and why did we need this ISM 2.0 mission at this stage?
The semiconductor journey is a multi-year journey. The first version, we wanted to get the marquee investments and wanted to create that jumpstart that industry in our country. And as you know very well, you understand the semiconductor subject very well. You yourself were associated with Mohali. So with that as the background, starting a new industry was the mission of the first version. The second version will focus on equipment manufacturing and design in our country. The equipments which are used for manufacturing semiconductors, those equipment we should manufacture in India. The materials which are used for manufacturing semiconductors, those materials we must manufacture in India. The design capability we have to increase substantially. We must have our own deep tech startups. We must focus on making sure that the chips required for the strategic sectors are all designed and manufactured in India. So those are all part of the Semicon 2.0. And very soon we'll come out with the cabinet proposal for approval. It's a very satisfying journey because the entire world today trusts India, believes in our capability to become one of the major semiconductor nations in the world.
One of the other big ticket investments that has been generated in India in FDI has come in through massive FDI by the likes of Google, data centers, cloud computing. Again, there is a significant budgetary announcement. As a consequence of this, if I may ask you, what kind of FDI surge can we expect?
We already have $70 billion in AI data centers, which is committed and work started. $90 billion is the total announcements already which are there. I wouldn't be surprised if this number goes above $200 billion.
$200 billion?
Yes.
In what time frame?
In the coming months.
Okay, so that's probably a very, very good hint towards what we can expect. One final question before I let you go, and this is the Reforms Express. You are the Rail Mantri. Prime Minister spoke about the Reforms Express. 350 reforms ever since Prime Minister spoke about it. Some people would say that this budget is also a microcosm of many more reforms. What is the message that is broadly being sent out?
Today, the world looks at India as an economy which is the bright spot among the entire globally turbulent world. And we are contributing practically almost 20% of the global growth. With that as the background, and the world today looks at India as a trusted partner. Co-creation and co-development is the theme. We have seen free trade agreements with UK, with EU, with EFTA, with New Zealand, with Australia. Everybody wants to be a partner with India because everybody knows that India was always a big manufacturing country. It was always a big economic power in its 5,000 year history. Whatever 250 years that we lost out in between because of our colonial past, now we have to come out of this, and this budget lays that foundation and the roadmap for that journey where from the $4 trillion we become $25 to $30 trillion, and we keep growing beyond that. Siddharth, you would understand this, you understand economics very well. We are today a young country, our median age is 27 years. And the world is grappling with aging problems and many issues related to population. By 2047, we'll be about $25 to $30 trillion economy. But still, our population will be young because our median age will be 37 years, around that number. So we'll have a growth runway even beyond 2047. And that is one of the reasons why our finance minister has kept both the things, growth as well as fiscal prudence, both she has given equal importance. You have seen how the world is today struggling with huge amounts of debt on the balance sheets. We have one of the healthiest balance sheets among the G20 countries. Just 55% of the GDP is our debt ratio today. So with that kind of balance sheet, that kind of young population, that kind of stable policy, that kind of focus on having that long-term policy framework in place, that's what the world is looking up to. And that's what makes us so resilient and so kind of everybody wants to work with us in the world.
Absolutely, and the areas that you have will not just see a lot of local entrepreneurship, but foreign investors also pretty much wanting to do more work and more business in India. And after this, you will get busy with what will be a massive AI summit, but we'll leave that for some other time. For now, Ashwini Vaishnaw talking to us about a budget for Bharat that has gone on the reforms track with what the Prime Minister called the Reforms Express. Thank you very much for your time. With that, it's a wrap. We'll see you again. Bye-bye.